But before engineers could design their futuristic train with no engine or wheels, they had to figure out a way to fit it into the already overcrowded streets of Shanghai.
Shanghai is one of the most heavily populated cities in the world, and the population is increasing. Now, building the infrastructure it needs is very challenging just because there is no space. Like all the buildings around here, the only place really to build is to go up.
Engineers of the Shanghai Maglev are taking Chicago's idea of an elevated passenger train.
Ooh, that was fast.
And giving it a 21st century twist. Engineers of the Shanghai Maglev have taken Chicago's century-old solution of an elevated railroad and created their own 19-mile guideway high above the city streets.
The advantage a system like this has in already built-up urban spaces is it's very easy to install. It doesn't interfere with underground services. It doesn't interfere with existing infrastructure at ground level, which is really good.
But building an elevated guideway in this part of the world came with some unique challenges.
Shanghai sits in an area of great seismic activity. It also has weak clay soil. The risk of liquefaction is very high.
Liquefaction is an unusual and dramatic phenomenon that can occur during an earthquake, when solid ground turns to mush. Earthquakes are a constant threat in Shanghai. If the ground liquefies, the Maglev's designers had to ensure the tracks wouldn't sink into the soft soil. So engineers developed a technique called piling. They built each support pier on top of a giant concrete cap. Underneath the caps are concrete piles, which are driven 200 feet into the ground. If the soil near the surface liquefies, the deep roots will hold the Maglev's track in place. In less than 9 months, Chinese engineers constructed over 2,500 concrete columns to support the guideway.